and welcome. My name is Heroine Bob. Welcome to Bob Buys, the channel I share with y'all my part-time reselling journey here in the state of Virginia. This video is gonna be a lot, and I will say I have sacrificed my search history for y'all. So I'm making this video because I was inspired by two lovely lady resellers here in the reselling YouTube community. The first one is Amber Resells. I will link her channel down below as well as a video of hers up above. She has been making a series of the top brands to sell on Poshmark and eBay and giving a really nice analytical list. She's done men's jeans so far. I do know she has several other videos in the works. However, this is not one of them. I did ask her permission to make this video in similar style to her, and she gave me the thumbs up. So I do recommend, if you are interested or do sell on eBay and Poshmark, she is definitely one to check out. And the other lady I am inspired by is my lovely friend Alicia from Married Life. She sells accountant shoes all the time, and there is an ongoing thing in our group chat about accountant shoes, and she finds them and sells them. She also has made a video specifically on selling dirty used accountant heels, which I will link up above for you guys to give a watch if you are so interested. So I'm making this video, and if you haven't figured out what an accountant is yet, I will, in a pinned comment, link the video I am referencing. It's kind of like a meme thing, but we're talking about stripper heels. If you did not know or clue in yet that that's what we're talking about. I'm making this video for fun because I was honestly curious after watching Alicia sell these all the time, and I have destroyed my search history looking up stuff for this video, so I do hope y'all enjoy this. And actually it was a lot of fun to learn about as well. So if you do not know what constitutes as a accountant shoe, it would be anything with a heel over 6 inches. I would like to say I do believe that the rise in the market for the accountant shoe, I do believe, has to be due to, in part, OnlyFans, but that is my own personal opinion, and I have actually no research to back that up with. But so let's get into the graphic. As you can see, I have done it quite a bit different than Amber, but again, I do want to give credit where credit is due. And I'm also including Mercari in my list, so it's going to be Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. Poshmark and Mercari have a lot of overlap, so it's still interesting because I know people sell on different platforms. At the end of this video, I am including a bonus of the shoes that sell for $100 plus on all 3 platforms. There are differences on all 3 platforms, and the most interesting one will definitely be at the end. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first brand of stripper heel for $25 to $50 that sells on both Poshmark and Mercari is Steve Madden. And you're like, but that's just like a regular shoe brand. Yes, but again, if the heel is over 6 inches or more, which Steve Madden does have some, they do also have platforms in that area. They're selling between $25 and $50 on both Poshmark and Mercari. eBay did not have a number 5. They pretty much, for the 25 to 50 category, had all of the same things. So you'll notice that there are like 2 brands in this video that sell very well and are like the brands for stripper heels. So we're gonna just go over to number 4 for eBay in the 25 to 50 category, and that would be Fredericks of Hollywood. If you do not know what Fredericks of Hollywood is, it is an adult store, and they sell all kinds of things. So I'm not surprised that that made it onto this list somewhere. So we're also gonna move over now to Poshmark and Mercari. They have a number 4 in the $50 to $100 range, and that would be the brand Zerga. I found several instances on Poshmark and Mercari where a Zerga brand heel sold for over $50, both in new and in used condition. So the next brand I'm going to share with you is actually going to go all the way across this graphic. So for Poshmark and Mercari, in the 25 to 50 range, we have Bordello. And then also Bordello sells really well on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay in the $50 to $100 range. And those would be Bordello shoes that were either boots, either ankle booties or full boots, and or had rhinestones on them. For number 3 in the 25 to 50 category for eBay, we have Fabulicious. I hope I'm saying that right. Fabulicious, that seems to be it. That's the brand that is in the 25 to 50 range and number 3 for eBay. In the 25 to 50 range for Pasha Mercari, it's actually Caro's Shoes. And that brand will pop up again a little bit later. One specific shoe from that brand will pop up later. And then for number 2, which is pretty much across the board, everywhere, all over the place. This is also on a lot of Stripper Talk and also on blogs and stuff. You will see that this is pretty much the number 2 brand within that community that consistently sells. And that would be Ellie. So Ellie in the 25 to 50 range on all platforms sold. And then in the 50 to 100 category for all platforms, it would be Ellie's Boots and Booties. So if a bootie would go up a little bit above the ankle, whereas a boot, it would be either knee high or over the thigh. So that would be the 50 to 100. And then the number 1 stripper shoe by everyone's standards is Pleasers. So you can see here in the 25 to 50 category, all platforms, Pleaser is the number 1 selling stripper shoe. The particular ones that sell best on all platforms in the $25 to $50 range would be the Adore, the Flamingo, and the Fantasma style of Pleaser shoe. Now I will say that the $25 to $50 range on Mercari and Poshmark, it was a mixed bag of used and new. However, on eBay, it predominantly seemed to be new shoes that sold within that category. And then in all platforms, $50 to $100, again, it would be Pleasers. And then the exception is that in the $50 to $100 category on all platforms, the Pleasers that sold for that price range would be boots and the ones that light up in both new and used condition. So that was fun to look up and research. By the way, again, these are all shoes that you can find new or used if you do a buyout or an auction sometimes. Also, sometimes you find them at the bins, or at least that's what my friend Alicia has. Again, I will link her down below. But she's found shoes in thrift stores before, sold them all the time. She actually sells a lot of them on Depop, so that's another platform you can use. But we're gonna get into the bonus now, which is the stripper heels that sell for over $100. So I'm actually going to come over here and give you examples so you guys can be on the lookout for them. So we're gonna go with Posh first. So on Poshmark, stripper shoes that sell for over $100 is this particular style of YRU X Dolls Kill. So it's a collaboration and it is this pink boot, but it is consistently selling for over $100. However, it is in new or like new condition. So it's either new or new without box condition. Then this particular Caro's shoe sells as well in used or new condition. It's got the giant heart on the back, but this one was also selling for $100 plus on Poshmark very consistently. And then on Poshmark, $100 plus would be any Pleasers that are fringe or boots. So fringe or boots were consistently selling on Poshmark for over $100. And if they were new, a lot of the peep toe or clear shoes with also the light up were selling as well on Poshmark for over $100. So now we're gonna get into eBay. So for eBay, the ones that sold for over $100 are all gonna be new shoes. I couldn't find any examples on eBay of Pleasers that were used that were selling for over $100, but it would be the boots that had boots or shoes that had rhinestones or fringe, and they were all in new condition. And then we're gonna get into my favorite, because it made me laugh, Mercari for $100 plus on Mercari would be Doll's Kill, and specifically this Doll's Kill unicorn shoe was selling consistently for over $100. And then Why Are You Dream, this particular style, but there were a couple of other ones that were selling for over $100 as well. And then pleasers. But they must be dirty pleasers. And by dirty pleasers, I mean the descriptions on these shoes are wild. And it was very fun to read the descriptions, but very dirty, very funky. And it literally says dirty, funky in the titles, but very dirty, funky pleasers shoes that have been used to be an accountant. But yeah, so I know this video was very different, but if you see any kind of stripper heel out in the wild, they sell very well and all the time, and pick them up if you like selling shoes and don't necessarily want to have to clean them, because apparently that's a thing. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate you all watching it, and again, I will link my two lovely ladies that were inspiration for this video down in the below, and yeah, make sure to check out that accountant video. It's funny. Also to get stuck in your head. But anyway, bye! Bye.
Hero, 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 hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums and a horse is driving.